Men actually said that they were attracted to the girls, and they also assumed that the women are also attracted to the men. But when they asked the women weren't attracted to the men, and they also assumed that the men weren't attracted to the women. Assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome to another episode of Smile to Jannah. Today we got a video by KSI, Britain's biggest YouTuber. He's expressed his interest in Islam, well, certain aspects of Islam.
I am interested in like certain parts of Islam. So like the whole no alcohol thing, I think that's very like sick.
And last time we covered a video about him playing devil's advocate with defending the institution of marriage. This time, however, he went one step forward and he goes, men and women cannot be friends.
For me, I just feel like girls and guys cannot be friends.
Now, for him, with the reach that he has, it was a big thing for him to say, and I thought it was quite honest, because we've seen little clips go around of Steve Harvey saying the same thing.
All of my friends are men. I don't have female. I don't. I'm incapable of that. You're an attractive woman. There's some guy somewhere saying, yeah, we're friends. No, that's not true. He's your friend only because you have made it absolutely clear that nothing else is happening except this friendship we have.
And we know in our current society, the cult classic, When Harry Met Sally.
You realize, of course, that we can never be friends.
Why not?
What I'm saying is, and this is not a come on in any way, shape, or form, is that men and women can't be friends because the sex part always gets in the way.
The Friends sitcom. And Bollywood, Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, all of them say friendship eventually leads to love.
प्यार क्या है? प्यार दोस्ती है.
So after he received a big backlash for this, he went on Twitter and he retracted it. Well, he did say that he's looked at both sides and he's now going to retract it. But I want to say, and I want to give some more credence to this point of view, that men and women indeed cannot be friends, obviously, as a Muslim. Yeah? So let's deal with a 2012 study of the University of Wisconsin. They released this study. It's also quoted by the Scientific American and also newspapers like the Daily Mail. Yeah? So it's definitely wide-reaching. Now, what does this study say? This study says men and women came who were friends, and then they asked both of them about their friendship. Men actually said that they were attracted to the girls, and they also assumed that the women are also attracted to the men. But when they asked the women weren't attracted to the men, and they also assumed that the men weren't attracted to the women. And then when the men were asked about the romantic feelings, because they revisited those guys and, you know, when they did get together, and they said it was a positive thing. When the women were asked, they said it was a negative thing. And this goes in life with the society that we know. Men say to each other, look, you know, get in the friend zone, and eventually when she's vulnerable, then you can go in there, mate. Yeah. However, women, they're like, nah, he's my friend. We're best friends. So from this study, we could see that the women had more of a naive view and the men had, you know, another agenda view. And this is what we say. But this study, I'm glad, is there that proved this point. So what does Islam say? Islam says if two people, a strange man and an estranged woman, are alone, then the third is shaitan, the devil, which means that he will whisper and he will inspire and, you know, he will create a spark. Now, some people are deluded. The deluding thing, he's got a beard, mate. He's got a hat, mate. He's done Hajj. He's done Hajj 3 times, mate. Doing Hajj 3 times. Having a beard doesn't mean that your innate disposition, something that's innate within you, can be quashed. You're a man. If there's a niqabi sitting next to you, you're still going to be thinking, let me take a peek. Yeah? This is what one of the muftis said, that it doesn't matter. Some people say, he's like my brother, but he doesn't see you as a brother. If he's given the opportunity to get with you, he will get with you. That's the point. And I'm glad the study's out there as well. So Islam also says that men and women, because look, Islam's main objective is to preserve the family unit and to preserve the community. How do we preserve the family unit? To get married. That's right, to get married, a husband, a wife, and children. That's preserving the family unit. Anything that comes in the way of this, be it LGBT or whatnot, Islam will have strong words to say about this, because this is priority. Now, how does Islam preserve the society? If people don't get married, yeah, or if they get married and divorce takes place, those kids are likely to become a bane for society. They're likely to become obese. They're likely to be involved in drugs. Yeah, they're likely to cause issues, get arrested. And even the people that are not together, they're more likely to commit crimes. So when you're in a relationship, you are disciplined. Yeah, you are disciplined and you're controlled by that relationship. Yeah, when I say controlled, you're encouraged to be stable. Yeah, marriage increases stability and it gives you a reason to be stable. Otherwise, it causes problems in society, adultery and people fornicating with each other, causing heartbreak, which then leads to suicide, which then leads to depression and trauma. Then you're going to your therapist, then they're telling you to pop pills, and the cycle repeats. I'm sorry, but the liberal mindset and the liberal worldview is not beneficial or helpful when it comes to this. Oh yeah, love is love, mate. You can do whatever you want. Or can I start fornicating with animals and brothers and sisters? No, I didn't mean that. Can I start doing it? You know, I'm saying pedophilia. What are you going to say about? No, that's not. But you just said love is love. Yeah, not over there. So love's not love then. Do you see? It breaks down. It breaks down. These sorts of things. Heartbreak is something, like I said, that eventually leads to trauma, getting a therapist, that affects your future relationships. Then when you finally do get married, what happens? Well, you project your insecurities to the to your partner, and then things start going wrong. It then affects your relationship with your kids, etc., and subhanallah, it's a big problem. So Islam cuts things off from the root. Islam deals with the roots of the problem. Yeah, men and women should not have unnecessary interaction with each other. Don't be shaking hands. You don't even need to greet somebody unnecessarily. You see a sister, Assalamu alaikum, sister. No, you don't, that's not an obligation upon you. Yeah, Assalamu, I want to give her dawah. No, don't give her dawah. Yeah, there's no need. Other sisters are there to give the dawah. Yeah, don't get excited. So Islam deals with the roots of the problem, and Islam is not here to compromise based upon the sensibilities of society, because that's the morality. Without religion, liberalism is the morality. Well, utilitarianism or Kantianism, whatever morality you're talking about, and that morality is to do with pleasure and pain. That is to do with people voting for what they think is correct. But people can't really trust it. I mean, people are going to be influenced by society and by the nefarious groups in society, like the corporations or the governments that want more power. Hope you guys have benefited from this. Let's leave it there. Until next time. Assalamu alaikum.